Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Danielle here. Today is a super exciting video because I haven't done a Let Me Style You video in a super freaking long time. So we have our 3 mystery bundle giveaway winners right here, and so I pretty much went thrifting for them. They all had their own individual style, and one of them was so freaking tricky, so I did my best to fulfill their likes and their whole order. So you guys, I'm just gonna take you on with me. Also, sorry if some of the clips are so short. It's just that all the thrift stores I go to, they play their music so obnoxiously loud that I can't even sometimes hear myself think. So super sorry about that. And also the Salvation Army that I went to, you're not allowed to film whatsoever because they literally kick you out. So I had to be a little sneaky. Arthur was trying to like sneak some shots in. So we did the best that we could. We also went to like a total of 5 or 6 different thrift stores that are within my local area. So let's get straight into it. And it's the freaking cutest thing ever. It has a little beaded hem, but it's a size 2X, so this does not fit me. But if you guys want this, come snag it because it's so cute, and it's $5.99. It's so cute. You guys, we aren't having much luck. We literally only have one item, and then this is something for Arthur. So we are gonna move on to our next thrift store then, because yeah, it's not the greatest. Okay, y'all, I'm just taking the shelter under a tree right now. I feel like today's thrift trip is gonna be so freaking long. Goodwill was so dry. I didn't feel like we came across any good finds. And so I'm on my way right now to Salvation Army. And usually they don't have good bottoms here. And sometimes I get pretty lucky with tops. But it's, you know, pretty close to where I live. So thought I might as well hit it up. But this is thrift store number 2 now. So let's go. Such a fun top. You guys, look at the colors, look at the print, but it's just really big, so I'm gonna have to put this cute piece back. Surprisingly found a crap ton of stuff at the Salvation Army. So we already completed 2 bundles. We have 1 more to finish, and this one is a tricky one because she has like hella trendy pieces. So crossing my fingers, I'm here at another Goodwill that I used to live by, and this one is probably my favorite because I always find a lot of dolls killed here. So let's go in. I don't know, maybe I jinxed myself, but there was nothing good at that Goodwill, like absolutely nothing. So we're just gonna call it quits now because I'm super hungry. I'm so thirsty. I'm feeling a little crabby, so maybe we're just gonna go grab some enchiladas, a little margarita, and then we're just gonna call it quits. But we're gonna resume our shopping day tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. I have found this one and I thought it was gonna totally work because it has this really cool retro pattern. The only thing is that it looks like it was altered and it looks very freaking messy, so I'm gonna have to pass on it. But I'm not having much luck with bundles at this place, but I did come across these really vintage Levi trousers. Yo, look at this dress. Look at the straps on this. And then I found this little 90s velvet top. And then this really fun one too. And then we have this one, but I think I'm gonna put it back. I'm not really feeling this color. So I was able to complete these bundles with a total of 2 thrift trips, which I mean isn't too bad, but I usually get it done within 1 trip. But y'all, I don't know what it was. If you're in LA, let me know if you agree too, because their stores have been pretty damn dry. And I'm going during the weekdays, so I would imagine there would be more inventory, less people, but no, there's actually been a lot of people out thrifting. Prices are extremely high right now, and racks are at an all-time low. A lot of the racks have just been super empty and not like as cramped as they usually are, so it was a little tough to actually put these bundles together. But let's start off with Renata. So the first piece that I was inspired by was this one here, and usually at first I see what I have in my Depop inventory and see if anything matches their specific likes, and if there's ever a pleated skirt, y'all know I always have one on hand. So I had this one that perfectly matches, and the fun part too is, you guys, it's actually a skirt. It is shorts underneath, which is pretty awesome. But honestly, I just feel like any sort of mini dress or mini skirt requires shorts. I just don't trust men when out in public. I caught a guy taking photos of my butt as he was trying to load the bus. I was freaking furious. I was screaming at him. Everyone on the bus thought I was crazy. But you know what? Renata, we got you covered. And then the second piece was more inspired by a few items that she had liked, not necessarily just one. But I love that she had liked a lace trim, pink, these very like puff sleeves, very feminine style. So I actually found this at the Salvation Army, and I thought it was so freaking cute. And it's also in her size, so I was like, yes. But I thought it was such a little good match because the lace trim, the color, the puff sleeves, I don't know what you would call this, but like the cup detailing there, the only difference really is more of like the button front closure. We didn't really see that, but it was the closest I was able to get. So these are the two pieces that I chose for Renata. Usually it's not like a full look, but even together, that would look so freaking cute. Next up is for Kat. So the first item that I found for her was inspired by these photos here. She did have a lot of cardigans liked that were like open knit construction. It was like cream colored, off-white. And so I usually do come across a lot of that at thrift stores. So I found this little one here. This is actually a little vintage piece. I really like that it's pretty textured. The knit construction does have like an intricate detail to it, so I really like that. It has a button front closure, and it's honestly kind of just giving me grandma vibes, but I thought it was a pretty good match. And then again, this isn't like a pure white color. It is a little off-white, kind of creamy. And then the next piece is actually this one here, based off all the Ed Hardy that she had liked. So she did have one specifically that was long sleeve, so I was okay doing that. So we came across this one here, and super funny story because we were actually at Salvation Army when we got this. Arthur always befriends either like the cashier or some like random guy that's also thrifting out there. And he had met this guy who was, I think, a stylist or also a reseller, not too sure, but he had picked this up. And Arthur was kind of just talking that I do mystery bundles. I also kind of like style people. And so he was like, oh, hey, do you want this one then? And then Arthur was just like, hey, do you like this? And I was like, yes. Get it, it's so cute. And so he ended up just giving this to us, and I was like, this is perfect for Kat. It's not Ed Hardy, but it's, you know, pretty much inspired by it, especially with the graphics, the like jewel embellishments all over. And it's also rib knit construction, so it's gonna fit a little bit more fitted too, but love it. So these are the two pieces for Kat. Let's now move on to our last winner, which was Kaylee. And oh my gosh, you guys, this is the bundle that I was just like, why can't I come across these pieces at the thrift store? And it was mainly because she had very unique, bold, colorful, trendy items. And so I was just like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. So in the end, I just asked her if she can like a few more pieces just so that I can get like more of a feel and a pattern of her like current style and aesthetic, and that really helped out. I really wish I could have gotten her that top that I showed you guys in the previous clip, but it was just so badly altered, but it would have been perfect for her likes. So let's just get started with her pieces that I am gonna be sending over. And so I'll put the first top here. It was kind of based on most of like the denim tops she had. So she had this one like by IMGia, but oh my gosh, if you ever come across IMG at the thrift store, you are freaking lucky. And then she also had this other one like that had more of like a triangle cut to it. So I did think this was a good little piece to send her way. I know it's not exact, but it is denim. I like that it kind of has that like bustier type of look to it. So we are playing with like the seams. It is a crop top. So I know it's not totally exact, but it's as close as I was able to get. And then it does have a zip back. And the second piece is based off this one here. So it's not like an exact replica, but again, more inspired by. So So we have this cute little mini skirt here. So I'm glad that we're at least incorporating more color because I know she was wanting that with all her likes, but I feel like we nailed the cut and the style of it, and also the length too, which is perfect. But then this skirt has this like all over check print, and it also has a back tie closure so she can cinch in her waist as much as she wants. So these are the two pieces for Kaylee. But you guys, that pretty much does it for all the mystery bundles. If you liked a piece or a bundle, let me know in the comments down below. But you guys, as always, thank you so much. I always want to do giveaways anytime we hit milestones on this channel, and honestly, YouTube isn't anything without its viewers, so to me it only makes sense. But also, I've been getting so many DMs on Instagram, Depop, and even TikTok, surprisingly. So if you don't follow me there, you guys should go hit me up there of when I'm gonna bring my bundles back. And honestly, I just don't know. It's kind of hard with my schedule because my copy job isn't a Monday through Friday job anymore. It kind of is me being on call, and I work whenever my boss wants me to. So sometimes it's a full week, sometimes it's 3 days, sometimes it's only 1 day. And so my schedule kind of has to align with Arthur's schedule because he's the one who drives me around. I know, guys, I'm in my 20s and I don't know how to drive, but I'm so scared to drive in LA. People are reckless here, y'all. My first month of living here, I witnessed like 3-4 car crashes, and I was like, I don't think driving in LA is for me. And then getting places by bus takes literal hours. Lifting or Uber is hella money too, and I'm talking about like $20 to $30 one way. So I don't know, LA is just kind of ridiculous, and it's been a little hard to actually do bundles and especially find good pieces within like a day or two. Also, I kind of don't like going anywhere alone. I know that sounds really bad, but Arthur and I were mugged. I think it's been like a year ago now, and slightly traumatic. So I like to go pretty much everywhere with Arthur. And so if you guys want a story time, I could definitely go on Instagram and talk about that. But instead, I was thinking of bringing back a mystery bundle where I already have the items pre-pooled, and of course the cost would be less because there is more of a mystery factor, and then I could provide cheaper shipping too if that's an option that you guys like. Or if you have any ideas, also let me know down in the comments because this really helps me, especially because I know so many of you guys want a bundle too. Something that's super exciting is that I am working on my baby tees. So if you guys don't know, I am planning on dropping a few baby tees. It's been very frustrating, to be honest, and super expensive. I got a quote from a manufacturer who wants to charge $5,000 to make 75 shirts. I was just like, bruh, I'm not gonna even make a profit if I go that route. So if you guys want a video on that, I can totally do that too, but just let me know down in the comments, y'all. Thank you so much for always supporting and coming back to watch. I totally appreciate it. But as always, I post videos at least once a week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!